Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to episode 2 of The Darkest Dungeon. I'm practicing that. It's going to get better every time. First things first, thank you all so much for the massive support, the amount of views and likes and all that stuff that it got, and great suggestions for names. A couple of people suggested their own name, which is just rude. I don't want to pick people subs because I don't like leaving people out and feelings, but I've got some great ones. I made a list on a post-it note. We've got 2 people to rename. This dude, the Plague Doctor, I think, from the Journeyman, he shall be named Van Doom. I think it just suits Dr. Van Doom. Imagine if you went to see a doctor. I've got it's real painful in my chest. My name's Dr. Van Doom. I'm alright, thanks. Yeah, no, it's fine. All good. Yeah, don't worry about it. Right, Dr. Van Doom. And the healer has got to be my Mrs. Curly. Because she's lovely and makes everything better. Brownie points. That is serious boyfriend points there. Maybe not now I've pointed it out, but we'll go with it. Okay, we're going to embark on our first mission. I'll show you what all the other buildings do as we go through, because they pop up and there's upgrading and all sorts of stuff. So let's go adventuring on our first proper dungeon.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
My work begins. This is where you select a quest and form an adventuring party of 4 heroes to embark on it. Click the quest to see their details. Drag heroes into the slots at the bottom of the screen to form your party in the default party order. Right, so this is where you line them all up. Make sure you get them there. So we're going to go with Van Doom at the back. Oh no, probably Curly at the back, isn't it? It shows you what slot they're best in. So the guy on the right is at the front of your party. So you want the big tanky guy, generally speaking. If we look at his abilities, this shows that he's best because of his abilities in the first or second slot. So we're going to go first slot for him. We're going to have Stabby McStabby Face is best in the second or third slot. Perfect. They've got Van Doom. I love that name. Best in the third slot, so he can use most of his abilities. And Curly, she's an all-rounder. Let's see what she can't use. So she can use the stun, which is very important. She can use the heal, which is the big 2 main things we're going to be using her for. Can't use the illumination, which is a debuff. And can't use that hand of light. What I'll do is, as she upgrades and levels and we can upgrade, we'll switch out the abilities for something more useful at the back, so we can keep her at the back. But she's still quite useful as is. So we can go to the courtyard, the ruins, the warrens, the weld, or the cove, or the darkest dungeon. That's the new one, aren't we? I'm not touching that. Let's go to the where is this? The estate map. Scout. Test yourself in the mad realm. You're fallen out. Take note of how the creatures have taken over, but don't delve too far. So it's short. It's apprentice. We'll get it done. That's what we get for doing it. So let's get provisions sorted.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold.
Later. In blood. You want to take different supplies depending on your region where you're going, how long the quest is, and your own preference. But always bring some food and torches, because your guys get hungry and they need to rest and eat, which gives them a bit of health back. We've got things like stuff that counters blights and poisons and toxins, bandages to stop bleeding. We've got medicinal herbs. We should always take some bit of herb with us. A skeleton key if we find any locked chests. Holy water to purge debuffs and shit like that. Is it used to restore purity? Can also be applied here to increase resistances. Okay, this is a new thing. A soothing tincture to inure one's mind against the horrors of the dark. It's probably less stress. And torches, you definitely need to keep the lights on so you don't get attacked from everything. So we'll start off with. It's only a short dungeon. We'll go with 8 torches. So obviously each of these costs money, so you've got to balance up. You can't just grab everything, and it fills your inventory as well. So you can't just grab everything and then you're all good to go. We'll go with 10 food, because they're quite handy as a little emergency heal. And we'll have a spade for digging through shit and a key. Just for a cheeky locked quest or 2. Right, here we go, boys. We can't die on the first proper mission, right? I'm setting nobody's going to die. What happens if Harry Owen dies? I think we'll make a rule now. Harry Owen is the only character that can survive on. So if he dies, then we'll have Harry Owen the second, right? And I think me as well when I enter. I'm not in it yet, am I? I think so. So what we'll do is that Harry Owen, his son comes in. That's Ollie, isn't it? The dog. Okay. We could give. Should we give him one of the other names? What would be suited for sort of a backstabbing? No, none of them yet. No, we'll keep it because I'm going to introduce my dogs as well. So, right, we can look here at the map. So, this is the torchlight. So, as at 100 torch, you get plus dodge, plus scouting, and you good chance of surprising monsters. You do gain more treasure if you go lower, but I just don't. I don't want to die. Simple as that. Right. Oh, a first torch. What? You salvaged an unburnt torch. Huzzah! So as this slowly drops down, it's getting to 76 now. Usually I do it sort of before you go in rooms.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Rude to you're rude to. What's the word? What's the word when somebody interrupt? Jesus Christ! Why that just disappeared from my brain? Right, a chest and some skeletons. Right. These guys should be... They don't bleed, I think, so they got 200% there. They're never going to bleed, but a gunshot to the face. How many hit points they got? 8. We probably should just hit them both here. That'll do, and we should be able to finish them off pretty quickly. Because you carry on through the dungeon, it's best to try and not take any damage, as little as possible damage, just for the next fight.
Star is born.
Right. So I can't blinding gas because it's the rear 2 and there's not one, and I can't play grenade either. We can do a bit of damage and bleed, so we might as well do that. There's no bleed, but we should do some damage. Nice. Van Doom with the first kill, and then we'll just smite him over the face hole.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
275 coins. What's this? An unlocked. Okay, we don't need to unlock it. What's it? A shovel. Why is there a shovel? Oh, no, wait. A crest and some anti-venom. Nice. Right, so... To finish this mission, we need to explore at least 90% of the rooms. We've scouted ahead, so we know there's an obstacle and a fight coming up. That's with the scouting ability, so... What obstacle is it going to be? So this is where you use your shovel. If you have to dig through by hand...
Stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Rude. If you get this rubble, if you don't have a shovel and you dig through the rubble, you get stressed out. These little white bars are the stress levels. When they get higher stress, bad shit happens. Let's use a spade. We've got a spare. We found one in a chest. Okay, we know there's a battle coming up here. Oh, scary witch lady with some boobies hanging out. Right. Okay, do we go with a classic grape shot? I do like this, especially against people that don't bleed. She can bleed, but we can't hit her, so we'll go with the grape shot. Because we've hopefully been able to kill them off nice and quick. We could go for a plague grenade or a blinding gas, but that's only going to hit her. I prefer just to finish somebody off, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, it's not finished him off. That's just annoying. And obviously he's resisted. A stressful gun. Ah, he's dodged it. Bantoom's that fucking ninja. Right, let's stun somebody. These two have got their move left, so we'll go for the... Boink. Only does 1 damage. That would have been enough to kill him anyway. What's he going to do? Oh, Harry Owen takes quite a big hit there. Right. Zealous Accusation can hit the front 2, which is great. Does a little bit less damage, but should hopefully kill both off. Revenge for Harry Owen.
Destroy them all.
We can... Remember, we got these 2 bodies, so they still count. So we could go with the Plague. Is she blight resistant? Not really. Let's chuck a... Okay. Van Doom. Your passing is not very good, mate. He's dodged it. Lovely. We're going to go with... these bodies will go away eventually. Let's just whittle her down, I think, and we can try and get rid of these bodies as well. Stun. Curly, come on, sort yourself out now. I'm going to Zealous Accusation to get rid of these 2 bodies, I think. Go away, corpses! Look at my poster! Right, now she's screwed. Right, now we're going to open your vein. Oh, Ollie, that's a great hit. 1,000 gold. We can sell all these, like, sort of gems and shit. These are for upgrades, so we'll take all that. Lovely. How are we doing? Okay, we can go up again, which is a battle room with treasure. So we're scouting ahead now. A trap. Oh, we haven't seen traps yet. I'll show you them as well. We're going to do all the rooms, I think. So we'll go up, along, down, back up, and then around. Okay. There's going to be a thing there. Ooh, a bag. Oh no, he's going to steal it, isn't he?
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Because he's is it kleptomaniac? That's not what I mean, is it? He's just a yeah, kleptomaniac. Oh, doubted myself. So he stole that key and 25 gold. Harry Owen, selfish. Right, let's get some torchlight going in here before we go in. Right, no, oh, that's a bigger chest, isn't it? Okay, Wolverine. Oh, so they're surprised here, so we get a free go. We always get to go first. These can bleed, can't they? Well, I shall make Wolverine bleed. Although he's just going to regenerate, isn't he? And he did resist it. Damn you. Okay, we're going to kill you off because you look like you're going to do some damage. Oh, he's resisted the bleed again. He's only got 20% resist. Okay, stun her. So just keep her quiet until we've killed the other dudes. Right, Zealous Accusation is going to finish him off and do some damage.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Right, Graveyard Slash. Skeleton, what are you doing, mate? You're never going to get the ollie. Open Vein. We could go for another Grape Shot. Just whittle them down. They've got no bleed issues. They've got bleed issues, so let's poison her. Have some blight. There's the blight that killed her on her turn.
Unforeseen.
And
unforgiving.
Oh, 2 damage. Steady on, Curly. You're crazy, girl. Right, this is going to be a nice, easy victory, this. It's good because bad stuff can happen, so you want to keep as healthy as possible.
A faint hope blossoms.
What have we got in here, then? A chest with your family's sigil. So I could unlock it. I could just open it, but you're more likely to get good stuff if you use a key. See, a hidden compartment with some
is only the first test.
And
now
some food.
It must be carried home.
How old is this food, though? Yummy. So we've got so much food, I'm just going to eat one. Eat a cutler. Have a nibble, I think. Just have a quick nibble. Right, there's a trap up ahead here. And we should spot it. There it is, spike trap. So they've spotted it. You can see on here, I'm pretty sure, is it trap? Chance of seeing a trap. So the Highwayman's got 50% chance of seeing a trap. 20%, I think Highwayman's the highest, 20% and 10%. Okay, so you can disarm the trap. There we go. And we move on. And we're walking. He's getting a little bit stressed because it's gone a bit dark. Oh, okay. They're 2 new buttons. I've never seen before. Okay, so we're going to go this room, then we're going to go down. What is that? A battle with a curio. Ooh. We're making some decent cash monies so far from this. There's another trap. We've spotted it. Scouting traps will be visible on the ground as you approach them. Select hero and click on the... Some heroes... That's it, the 50% is better at disarming as well. So, there we go. If we spot it, lovely. Okay, it's getting a little bit dark. We're nice and healthy and we're not far off finishing, so I'm not going to put a light on. So a bit more stress. Right. Oh, that's like a nice Ernie thing. Right, what we... Oh, they got a crossbowman. These are... We need to kill these guys fast because they tend to do a bit of damage. So we're going to go with... It's got no blight resistance, but it's not going to do a massive amount of damage. I think it's still worth it. Have some blight, my friend. Enjoy it. There you go. 4 damage every turn for the next 2 rounds. So that almost kill him on his own. Oh, right in the arm. Right, Ollie. Yeah, if we do this, he should die from blight next round. So that's good. Or close, anyway. Either one of these, just to stun them so they lose their turn. He's resisted it. Zealous, kill them both. Kill them both. Come on, Harry. There it is. Got one. Take it. He's going to take a hit back, though. He's tried to defend it. Right. We could probably just grape shot them all here. Proving to be very useful. There they go. The blight kills him.
This is how a life is taken.
I thought that was a melon. I thought we just found a melon. Right, we've got something here. A holy fountain. So we could put, like, holy water in the holy fountain. So you have to sort of work out what works best with these things. We'll try it. Divine benefit. Plus 12 hit points. Good, he's on full hit points. That's useful. We're going to go this way so we can pick up this curio. Go halfway down the hall and then back out. The light is fading. The current source greatly affects many mechanics. The darker it gets, the harder things get, but the better the rewards. Ooh. For the Grave Robber class, plus 30% stun chance. I like that. We've got a nice sapphire and some more holy water. You got to remember that, you know, when we go back to the town, we don't want to get too stressed. Reverse and beep, beep. Beep. You don't want to get too stressed and injured because they have to recover. So I don't want to let the light go too low just because we're healthy and stuff at the moment. I want to get this done nice without too much injury going on, and then we can go straight back out.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
We have some food. As long as you keep a little bit of food, I think you need 4 food when they suddenly get hungry because they've been out for a while. Need some lunch. Right, where are we? Okay. Nothing here. So we've got 2 rooms left to do it. Come on, cheeky. Don't be something good that you steal.
If only treasure could staunch the
I would have liked those. They're for the
worldly corruption.
They're for the buildings, but the food I'm not too worried about. You can get rid of certain problems and diseases and illnesses and stuff. I'll show you later on. So here we go. They're getting hungry. We eat 4 food, 5% health. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Right, we should be good for the... Is this the final? Oh, no, not the final battle. Next one's the final battle. So we've done our quest, but we got another room. We might as well... While we're here, we're all healthy. Stress levels are pretty good. Van Doom's a little bit stressed. But there might be something... Oh, aha, we have a second spade. That was very lucky. Might as well use both torches up, get
light,
full.
The promise of safety.
Right, come on. Anything good in this last room? Yes. Ooh. We've got a piss head, a crossbowman, fat dude that's a bit tanky. Okay, so that does a bit of damage and quite a lot of stress. Are you immune to blight? No, you're not. Finally, the plague grenade can get 2 people. And they're both blighted. Perfect. That'll kill them off quite soon.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Okay. That stressed her out. That has really stressed her out. She is not happy about that. Let's go for a grape shot. Whittle them down. We need to get rid of this guy. He causes a lot of stress damage. Oh, Ollie dodges it. Okay. We can heal yourself. Heal yourself. Ah. You have to do that every time we do it. Right. Big fecker at the front. No, mate, you've got to do better than that. Zealous accusation. He's quite tanky. How many hit points has he got? Bone Defender's got 15 as opposed to a 10 normal. Tempting Goblet. I am tempted. Quite stressy. A little bit worried about Curly. She's not having a great time of it. She's getting quite stressed. It's our first mission. You can understand anybody getting stressed out. Right, the Blight's going to kill him next round. Oh, nice one, Van Doom. Needed that. It's not going to kill him. So I might just do another because then that'll kill the crossbowman dude before he takes his turn. Will it? Oh no. Yes, yeah, it stacks, so we're all good. And then we'll go for a grape shot and a zealous accusation. That might kill both these guys. Oh, that's not enough damage. Axe blade to the face. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, hi, steady on. Taking a bit of damage here. Eat this! Eat poster! Right, he's dead. He's going to be dead as soon as he takes his turn. Oh, he's going to be dead before that because we're going to rifle him with a kebab shot. That's what it should be called. We've got more food. Great.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
4 busts. A sculpted bust of once prominent local figure. Right, success! Health is not an issue when you finish a mission, but I don't think it is anyway. Or it's not as important, but stress levels are. You need to send them to like brothels or go play a bit of poker, you know, just to chill them out a bit. So we are done. Right. Let's see what we get on the levels up. So this is one of the most fun parts. Nice. Made 4 grand. So it converts any leftover food and random other shit you've got. You don't get the full monetary value back but we've got some heirlooms and all sorts. 3,000 and a protection stone. +5 protection, -1 speed. Speed is how quickly you take your turn. Here we go. Okay, we got 3 things. This is where you sort of pray to the gods. What has Harry Owen got? He is stout. Plus 15% healing skills while camping. He's not really a healer. I think he has an ability that he can heal, but he's more of a tank. Plus, and camping is things when you do longer missions. So halfway through the mission, you're going to have to camp for them, like get some rest, and you can do sort of healing. That's not great, but at least it's not bad. This is bad. Okay, Ollie is now a bad gambler. Increases the chance of losing money while gambling. Well done, Ollie. And Curly, she's compulsive. Suffers intense need to do specific actions. We'll find out what that means as we go on. Is she going to, just do her own thing?
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Good for you. Over time, some negative quirks, that's what these are called, will lock into place and become severe. Severe negative quirks cost much more to remove in a sanitarium. Because you can just sort of try and fix them. It's like going to a psychologist. Yeah, we've done our first quest goal. Yay! We've got the tavern and the abbey's now unlocked. All good. Got the exclamation marks. I'll show you what's... So a bit of stress
Fresh
relief.
kegs, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and the broken alike.
Heroes relieve stress by taking part in activities at the tavern and abbey. Each activity has different side effects. Experiments find the best activity for each hero depending on their quirks. Committing a hero to an activity locks them in their activity until the next mission, basically. You'll have to take a different hero with you. So we need to reduce Curly's stress. We'll look at her quirks. She hates... Oh, that's actually locked in now, almost. So, Cave Scrounger... Okay, so she doesn't worry. So what we're gonna... I don't really want to... I don't really want to send my girlfriend to a brothel. Right? I'm going to... Let's call that now. This guy here This is just a random dude, which means he's filled the spot. So Curly's going to go to the gambling hall. Cost 1,200. We've got 11 grand. Doing all right. Make room. There's a new player at the table. Right, she's learnt poker from me, so she should be damn good at it.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the faithful.
Basically, this is the same deal. 3 things. Bit of flagellation, whipping yourself and stuff, if you're into that shit. Meditation, pray. Some people are really religious and they will only pray. Or some people just have no interest whatsoever and will never pray. So, we'll have a look. So, we need a new hero. Let's see what the stage goes. Got to get the Houndmaster because that's me. Because he's got a dog. Let's have a look. Is he a good one? He's a lurker. More damage if the torch is low. I don't really do that. +1 speed. Okay, if he's hurt, yeah, okay. -3. Oh, okay. So he's quicker when he's hurt, but he also has less chance of doing critical damage if he's below 50%. And he gets more stressed if the torch is below 26, but he does more damage. Okay, they're all sort of non-things, so I'm happy with that. So I will take him on board. Thank you very much. Oh, how do I do it? I just drag it here.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and bloodshed.
Right. So this is me. Boom. So Loki is me, but also my dog's name's Loki. So we're combining the two. That is Loki, my dog. You'll get the thing. So he has the abilities. Lock in those lyrics. He has the Hound's Rush, which he can do from any of the back 3. Hits anyone. Does a bleed. Like it. Plus damage versus beasts. I like that very much. We've got the Hound's Harry. Does a lot less damage, minus 90% damage, but bleeds and hits every single one. So that's really nice for those low-level skeleton... Oh, not skeletons, because they're fucking... That's not really that useful, is it? Because they don't bleed. Okay, for other places. Cry Havoc, -3 stress. Okay, and a heal, only on yourself, though. So that's quite good. So you're That's fine, because he can go at the back to replace Curly in the next mission. So welcome aboard. I might not hire these two guys. I'm just going to see. Unless one's got really good, I'll hire people when I need them. Unless somebody's got really good abilities. Plus 10 protection. He's like one of the biggest tanks, as you can see. Look, shield and a big mace. He's winded. That's not that bad. Stress is a really important thing to juggle in this game, so that is not great. So we'll leave him for now. And then we've got a bounty hunter. He's got some special abilities like a hooking ability. He can move people about. He's a manslayer. Manslayer. Okay, and plus 20 stress if... Ooh, that's not great either. Okay, none of them really stand out, but that'll do. So then, next episode, we'll talk about like the sanitarium and stuff like that, and the guilds. So basically, the guild is where you train... upgrade skills and buy new skills. Blacksmith is where you upgrade your party members and their items, and then the sanitarium is where you go to fix some of these quirks. Where's our inventory? Because we've got a couple of items, haven't we? We don't have a grave robber, but we have this guy, which means plus 5 protection, minus 1 speed. I think that's quite good on a tank. So we could give that to Harry Owen, because he's going to take a lot of, as we've seen already, a lot of the brute force. Each character can take 2 items and 2 special equipment. At the moment, he's just got a battered longsword and a rusty harwock. But, yeah. He'll only pray, so that goes to my point earlier about what some of them do. But I'm quite happy. No diseases yet, which is always nice. Diseases is a whole new thing. Diarrhea, all sorts of weird and wonderful shit that we have to get rid of. Yeah, not too bad. Compulsive, we'll have to see how much that affects us. But there we go, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, in the comments, who's going to die first? That's a nice positive way to end the video. I think, if I had to guess, Harry Owen's quite tanky. He's got that item. I think he's going to hang on. I think it could be somebody like... It's going to be me or Ollie, I reckon, because the Highwayman does damage, but he takes a lot of punishment as well. So I think Ollie or me. But let me know who you think in the comments. If you've got any more names for the various... Go and research all the different classes that are in the game, and then give me a name for that person. It can be from real life or from one of my games, one of my other videos. But that'd be great. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.